We shall be seeing these racers begin momentarily.
GT Sanctuary. That would be priceless. Let's see. 20 rupees and wow, that is funny. So, Sanctuary item and Link's house item just switched. And ooh, the village.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's in the well.
Sanctuary is in the well.
Ooh, I think I saw green pendant was Hera.
These incredibly speedy maps. So it looks like we're getting to see... Oh, there's a shop. Oh, and the disco guard there.
And the answer to the person in chat, Nick... Nick's cartridge crashed, and he had not saved and and quit at any time, so they decided to restart on that one. Ooh. And
That
Hyrule
was
Castle
fairies.
is Hyrule Castle. Oh my god, we have a vanilla castle. And the Elder's house is Hookshot Cave. Wow. Now they just need the hookshot. Oh, and there's Carcat's Cave. Always out of the way. But not always useful.
Tavern. Oh, half magic. Nice.
Ooh.
It's a very nice find.
Actually,
Active Tavern, again.
I'll call that the Dev Cave. Because it's they always want everybody out from there. Just let us work. Let us work in peace. One of the random houses. Hammer Cave. Hammer time.
Ooh, and the fighter sword.
Always useful. Always useful. I know I'm probably not the only one that has gone through an entire randomizer with just the fighter sword. Jill Ganon's Tower.
Yep. If any of you guys played that one weekly, where I think the fire rod was even in
it was
validation chest.
It was either that or the Cane of Samaria. I know I have seen something like that before. I mean, heck, my favorite randomizer seed of all time was the seed that taught me how to use the fighter sword. Because you know why? The first three chests in Ganon's Tower: Master Sword, Tempered Sword, and then the torch was Butter Sword. That was the whole fact of, you know when the game's going to troll you when that's what you find. And, wow, Smiths are Smiths. Well, that's nice.
A few vanilla locations. Are we sure this is randomized? I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I just hope that, where do you think Ganon would be then?
Well, you have to fall into it, so the only other locations are going to be, trying to think. It could be the Sanctuary, couldn't it?
It could. Oh! Oh!
That was Bumper Cave?
That was Bumper Cave. Which you can get there two ways. One, if you have the mirror and with the digging game. Or you have the hookshot as well. Or the cape. Hey, there's Sick Kid. Apparently he's sick because of the chest game.
Alright, let's see. Looks like... Ooh. Well, that's a good place to go. As long as they have the hammer. The magic bat is actually Kakariko Well. So... Ooh, Ooh, hello Cane of Burna, Moon Pearl, and Hammer. Wow! Oh, am I ahead again? Am I ahead of the stream? I'm sorry guys. I get super hyped when I see great things. I'll try to calm down. You're like, oh yeah, that was a thing with the stuff. Alright, so we're in Kakariko Well. We've managed to find a red rupee. And we found a bee. Ooh, hook shot. Heart piece. That's a nice find. I think they also know where Hookshot Cave is too, which is in this town, if I'm not mistaken. So they're going to be able to at least check that. Oh. Off to visit Sick Kid. And the Sick Kid's giving a little bit of love.
Yes, he is. He's giving love to everybody that actually comes to visit him.
I
don't think either of them have checked the bottom, escape part. Did you happen to see that?
Not yet. You mean this, where Nikolai is right now? Or
Nicola.
Nicholacci.
Just call him Nick, I guess. But, ooh! That place paying dividends!
Yep. Hammer, Moon Pearl, Cane of Burna. My favorite cane.
The Cane of Burna is very useful in open mode, or at least it was in older versions. Back when you didn't find the sword almost immediately. Well, hey, you're swordless for an hour. I'll take the lag in order to be able to actually do stuff. Oh, that is priceless. That is priceless. Well, the Sword of Evil's Bane is right by the world's biggest pig. Ganon is in the Lost Woods.
Looks like this time the prize pack for the hoarders is bombs. So if you're ever low, you know where to go.
Very true.
Sword of Evil's couch cash.
Hey. It's the hamburger helper place. I guess what? It's not like it's a rat, so you couldn't call it Chuck E. Cheese. I'm trying to think of what would be a good name for that.
For which?
The one place that's got the hamburger helper hand.
Good question. What do you guys think, chat? What should you call it? Alright, looks like Sanctuary is the Lumberjack Cave, except for with bombs. So not necessary.
Well, unless they actually need bombs, but... Someone chat saying talk to the hand.
Wallmaster in training. Oh my god. Those Wallmasters.
I still have to find it quite amusing that they weren't called Wallmasters yet. They weren't. They were actually called clutches at the time. At least according to Nintendo of America. Now Japan, I have no clue.
Alright, looks like this time the dam is another shop.
Hmm. And looks like the area right by the actual graveyard is Magic Bat.
Alright, we're getting to see the Houlihan.
I still have to learn how to do that.
There's actually many ways that you can do it, depending upon what's easiest for you.
I know. If it wasn't for the fact of having to fall into something, there's actually a bush by Lake Hylia that you can actually, achieve the bush, statement for that one, but there's no place to fall into.
Ooh. Ooh, Spike Cave.
Oh, ouch.
That, definitely don't have enough hearts for that one at the moment. Half Magic Cane of Burna, yes, but I still think that you'll probably need a little bit more than just one heart to access that at the moment.
Not just that, but they don't have the gloves.
Oh yeah, it was the other seed that they found the glove.
I know.
Oh boy, now I'm confusing them.
Oh, and there's Salasrala. See.
Ooh. Link found a book.
Wow. He found Salasrala's secret stash of various things. I've already made a joke once about finding the book in Ganon's Tower in the rando room. And that was one of the funniest things when literally it would have helped save so much time. Well, hey, it's Ganon's secret stash of certain unmentionable materials.
Bombs and a red rupee. Not the most exciting thing to find. Definitely not what I'm holding in my stash. Alright, time to see what Sahasrala's house is. Oh, a fortune teller.
Which they really do need to actually make them have to do something.
Lots of shops. Lots of shops so far. Lots of unnecessary places. So the item that was on Lake Hylia Island was the flute.
Ouch. So, that's gonna hurt. That
That definitely means... Oh, is that Eastern Palace's swamp?
Yes.
Interesting. But definitely mirror required for that. If Misery Mire is necessary, they'll have to get the mirror.
Well, not just that, but also since the swamp is there, technically the mirror is not required for swamp.
But it would be required if you need the item that's the flute.
Yes, but swamp does not require the mirror this time. The mirror can be in swamp, which is priceless. I mean, think about it. You have to actually go, you could drain the water in the light world, and if you have the flippers, once they find the dam, they can immediately go into swamp. No mirror required, for now.
I think I missed something. For shipping on Amazon, I must have missed something in on the stream itself. Buying mirror online. Oh my god. You guys are seriously gold.
Let's chat.
Alright, so hopefully they find something useful in here. So far, not anything crazy. There's lots of keys.
Oh god.
Welcome back. Looks like we also found Bombos.
A very useful medallion.
Just so you guys know, you can't be heard on stream right now.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, but Dexana's back in here.
Okay, now you can be heard.
Okay, good. Good. Good!
Hey guys, welcome back!
I'm gonna give a thumbs up!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Desert is Turtle Rock. Well, that's kind of amusing.
Sorry, I'm having to catch up on the things that I missed while I was paying attention to not being heard.
Oh, it's okay. It's quite alright. Well, Turtle Rock was desert.
More bees!
But are they the golden bee? I still am always recommending that they actually, excuse me, make that usable in swordless 2 attack cannon. So no, B-Torp would be happy.
I think it's interesting that both players have found Hookshot, but neither of them have gone into Hookshot Cave, which I think is in the same town. Unless I'm really mistaken.
You are not.
And there's a bunch of different. There's 4 chests in Hookshot Cave, so.
Yeah, and they don't even need the bomb. All they have to do is just go into the other side of the house.
Yep.
Oh god. I want to see Hookshot Cave... Sorry, Hookshot Cave actually be a sanctuary sometime. Yes, I know there's no place to drop into it, but it would still be funny.
Alright, that looks like a chest game.
It looks like Andy is headed toward... we'll soon find out that Swamp is Eastern.
Yep. Not able to drain the lake yet, though.
Nope. So I don't know about you, but there are some locations they have yet to find or check yet. Because they really don't have many progression items right now.
No, they don't.
Let's see, they could check Zoro, but technically that is not a progression item at the time. I don't think either of them have been to the potion shop yet. See if that's a progression spot.
Yeah, and because of the one right before this, I don't believe either of them have checked Waterfall Cave, but I can't.
No, they don't have the flippers. Well, they could fake flipper too
yeah.
there. But yeah, logic-wise, the last remaining option would be probably their spot is actually got to be the Witch's Hut. So they've checked all other remaining locations. That's where the items would have to be within the current logic. Now that doesn't say you can't sequence break, which is beautiful to watch.
Swimming on land.
And using the Jesus Dash.
And
oh
yeah, gotta go back and do. Wow, the incredible speed.
Oh no, he's gonna learn something horrible. Oh wait, good. It actually picking up the item did turn it back. Because usually, you do something like that, it will actually you'll walk out and then it will think, oh, I don't have the flippers. Well, every now and then it will act that one, but the Jesus Dash is actually quite amusing to watch. Ooh! Mirror, mirror on the ledge.
The thoughts begin. Okay,
what
so
does it need to be there?
So they need to get to East Death Mountain. Because wait, hang on a second. The mirrors or the flippers, aren't they on top of Spectacle Rock, or was that last seed?
That was last one.
Oh, thank God.
They have not even been to Death Mountain. And that reminds me, they have yet to check. So there are two possible locations for their items. One is Hookshot Cave, which is in the Elder's house, and two is the Witch's Hut, according to the game's logic. And looks like Nicholacci is headed over to the Witch's Hut.
So we know that they're gonna need, or they're gonna be getting a power glove.
Power glove or something else.
They're definitely not getting flute because they need the mirror to get the flute.
Yeah.
They need to get to Death Mountain.
No, that's the last seed. Yeah, flippers have yet to be found, but oh, it looks like Andy is finally never Hookshot Cave.
Oh, here we go. Our first glance. 100 rupees.
Hookshot
hang
Cave
on.
actually must have an item. It's...
Oh!
There's the gloves.
Speaking of power gloves.
Access to for how long? And is also getting his power gloves. Hey, they're both playing with power. Superpower.
I don't know. Somebody just called Power Glove. Who was that again?
Hey, you're right. You are right. You are right. I'll admit it on that one. But yes, they now have access to Death Mountain. And the Dark World! And looks like one's heading for Death Mountain, and the other one's going to the Dark World. We've got our first route divergence.
Getting some old man kisses on the way.
Yes. It's the old man. The crazy old man.
So neither of them have the lamp. Well, East Death Mountain. So Crystal 6 was, I believe, Ice Palace? If I'm not mistaken.
I believe Skull Woods is still the green pendant.
Yep, Skullwood's green pendant. Swamp was red pendant. I didn't get a chance to see if any of them was Crystal 5.
Not sure, but at least we know Eastern Palace isn't needed. And
Skullwoods?
Skullwoods is shuffled this time. Which is rare on that one, but it does happen. But they need the fire rod to find out what's in what dungeon is going to be in the Skullwoods entrance. You know, the actual fire rod needed spot.
Yep. With half magic, getting through this is not actually that terrible. Ooh, but knocking that Gimto into the back. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I think Andy's looking for some hearts.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
Makes you wonder though, is he actually playing with the actual beeping on or not? And tugging on the painting in there. Yeah, that back thing is a painting. And hey, finding the his road to the upper part of Death Mountain. It's the race game house. Nothing good on Spectacle Rock. Just some money. And they probably don't want to go check the Dark World right now because of No Way Back.
Yeah, and the other issue, of course, being they need Titan's Mitts on Death Mountain.
No. Remember, the warp that you would use to get to Hera normally. They can still check Spike Cave. Its normal location, and the shop location. Now I wonder what Bumper Cave's gonna be this time.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing about the entrance randomizer, though, is it's literally you have no idea what to expect.
Yeah, I mean, I have seen several locations that's like, you're gonna have to check this location. You need the gloves, not stuff. And hey, wow, Mimic Cave. Wow, that's useful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's
just a Pizza Heart, though.
Oh, this is even sadder. That is the longest warp between two locations I have. Oh wow, it's not even there. Then where's the other side?
Oh, there's Skull Woods.
Oh, in Thieves Town.
Skullwood's boss is in Thieves Town.
Yeah, and Agina is in the Dark World. as is part of the Ice Rod Cave. Looks like Andy is actually going towards the Dark World as well.
I hear a fairy fountain. Oh. Time to see pedestal. What do we got? Just a heart. Right, so looks like I think Nick is going to be heading up towards Death Mountain at the moment, but he doesn't have the lamp either. So lamp has to have been accessible at this point.
It actually doesn't.
If they go through dark areas?
They have access to the Dark World. Because they have access to the Dark World, it does not yet have to be accessible. Because the game's logic could have thought they actually would go to the Dark World before Death Mountain.
Oh yeah, but they should still be able to probably access it at this point.
Depends. I have seen the Lamp and Ice Palace before an hour in, when you've actually clearly needed it, like, before, because of half the locations actually needing the lamp. Yeah, a seed can be that trolly. Which is why it's useful to know this stuff.
I'm trying to see if I can slow my stream down a tiny bit so that I won't be spoiling it. Oh, nope, definitely don't want that one. That one's even farther ahead. Ooh. Alright.
I'll try not to spoil. I'll just, wait a second or two.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, I think we all are. But as of right now, they don't even have the boots.
Unfortunate death. That's rough. 4 hearts. This far into... We're 30 minutes in, and they still only have 4 hearts.
I think they've walked away from a few pieces of heart and a full heart or two.
Yeah, they've definitely walked away from a full heart container.
Which is sad. I mean, I know I can handle being in the Dark World with low health, but then again, I'm going to have to show that I can do that because I'm actually in the normal Link to the Past relay for Mirror Shield. It means I've got to go to Total Rock with just 6 or 7 hearts. But I wonder, no one's checked the swamp location in the Dark World, or even Pod or the Pyramid.
Yeah, there's so many locations to check at this point.
Well, not as many as you would think, Saku. There are some common ones that players will remember to check. And then there are locations like the Dark, where the actual, Hand of Glory lays, the Hamburger Helper hand.
Yeah, those though, if I'm not mistaken, the hamburger helper hand is in like where Ice Rod Cave is normally in Dark World.
Yes, it's around there. You also have the Fireball Shield shop, which is worth the money. And ooh. I think Nick might actually have an advantage right now. As long as he can find it, because I don't think I saw him. I think I saw Andy go into there. He found the back half of the 7-chest cave on Death Mountain, which is very useful.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, God.
These deaths left and right just because of the lack of hearts.
That's the thing. It's the spin attack is what you want. And... So let's see.
So we're getting to see our second Mimic Cave check here.
Mimic Cave is always fun. It is. It's like a huge game of Simon Says.
So still with only fighter sword. They've got the hammer at least, so but no
Yes.
sword upgrades. So still not able to check places like Ether or Bombos.
Or
Obviously
you
not
can get
Bombos because they have the mirror,
part
but
of the cave of Death Mountain.
Hmm?
So they haven't found the way to get up to the northern part of Death Mountain yet. But I wonder what some of the normal locations would be, like the digging game and other spots.
so looks like we're also
Walking
getting
away again for money.
Alright, here comes the digging game.
So how many times do you think you'll have to dig it up? I guess it is 27.
I don't think that many. I still think around 15.
I've had one before that was 30. Oh my god!
Wow! What are those?
They're a dirty pair of Nikes. God,
Oh boy.
Did one of the chain chomps bury them?
Oh man, stealing old Stumpy's money there.
And looks like Andy is headed towards our favorite spot, Hype Cave. Looks like I
can't tell if he's
both might be
trying.
headed for Hype Cave.
Looks like Thieves Town. Hello.
Wow. It's thieves.
And finding the big key early, that is also good.
That is. Looks like they're both dungeon checking. And hey, it's basically a virtual high five. They're in the same dungeon. Oh, and what do you know? They just had a virtual high five.
So hopefully they find something good in here. They could use a lot of stuff right now.
Oh, not just that.
They need a fire source to complete Tower of Hera, if I'm not mistaken.
They need a fire source. Oh, there's the lamp.
Well, speaking of fire source.
Told you it was still in the Dark World. You expected them to go for Hype Cave.
Oh yeah, but it was definitely accessible at the moment.
Yes, but the Dark Death Mountain, the game didn't want them to. So I guess going to Death Mountain was a sequence break, I guess. Which normally it is not. Though I do have to say one of my favorite things about the randomizer enemy shuffle is just going straight into Blind's room and literally having like one of those enemies that is just, it will fly away and just having the crystal immediately drop. Wow. And Andy getting the actual God Pixel.
Yeah, that was really well done. I'm not sure if my screen is having problems loading, but for some reason
I
having
think
some
it's,
issues with
Andy's
the
stream.
Okay. I did not see what was in that chest.
It was 20 rupees.
Okay.
Oh, and another virtual high five! I know what it was basically they both showed each other that they were eating Hamburger Helper.
I feel like you really like Hamburger Helper.
No, I don't. I just find it amusing that that's the actual nickname for that location. Oh no, better one. It's the High Five Cave. Oh.
So it looks like we're gonna get to see a blind fight here with 5 hearts? 4 hearts.
5, but they have the Cane of Burna.
Cane of Burna, half magic.
They're good. They're good.
Oh!
In NMG low percent, it is essentially 6. Sorry, 7 hearts. And I know this
palette change here.
And I know this straight up because I've actually done it. It's hard, but it's not as hard as it would seem. It's just more the fact of never go off script. Never go off script.
And we have our first blind kill. Getting ourselves a Pizza Heart. And I believe officially our first crystal.
That is correct, I think, Saku. Very correct. Which didn't even look like a crystal to me. But hey, can we get some Hype Cave in the chat? Because Hype Cave's gonna be checked real soon. So what is Hype Cave today?
Chicken house.
Oh god, the chickens, the cuckoos kicked out.
Oh man, that was not so hype.
Well, it is semi-hype, I guess.
20 rupees?
I still find it hysterical that you can actually use the, that there's actually a chicken hidden under the pot in the bar.
Oh, speaking of real Hype Cave now.
Yay! Let's see.
Oh, the fire rod!
Oh.
And Titans!
Titans.
Oh my
Now
god!
that's some hype! That's some health!
Oh, finally! We actually have now 6 hearts!
Oh hey, are they playing Masochist or Expert mode? Because that's... Expert's you're limited to 8. Masochist is what, 5?
Off the top of my head, I believe it's 5.
Masochist is 6, if I recall correctly. But hey!
And we have C-shaped house.
And Link's house, well, the bomb shop is essentially telling you a story.
Ooh, very nice chicken clip. Ooh, bonked off the tree, unfortunately got hit by that guard there. And finds another fortune teller.
And AND4H checking the Chia house. Because it actually looks like a Chia pet is there. Ooh!
Was that a hiccup?
Yes. Sorry. I tried to mute fast enough, but it's okay. Sorry, I tried to mute fast enough and forgot.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It is all right. Sorry again.
Alright, so they're heading over, so we're opening up the pod location. So I'm interested to see what's gonna be here. Well, it's Pod!
Wow.
Vanilla!
Pod ever move? I think I've seen it in Eastern before, which was kind of funny. But then again, in that case, Pod was, what, Meyer? Which is really kind of amusing. It's like, okay, this would be an easy dungeon. It's like, oh dear god, it's Meyer. Run.
Yeah, but not having a bow and not getting a key in the first chest, that means not going to be able to go any further.
Locked. Unless some players find some way of actually killing mimics without the bow, which they haven't yet. But I guess we'll now see the pyramid and catfish. Or as I like to call them, the windfish. But gotta give Link's Awakening some shoutouts.
Alright, so wouldn't it be funny if Pyramid had bow? Nope.
Just a 20. With Ganon's face on it.
So it's incredible how many places they've already gone, yet still there's dungeons that we haven't found yet. We're still missing them. Yeah.
Oh, hey, there's Dash Cave. Which they still haven't checked yet, and it's a vanilla piece of heart.
Yeah, it's 49 minutes in, and they've only got one crystal.
Hey, there's been worse seeds.
Oh, I'm sure there has. I'm just saying.
Oh, I know that. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Well, I guess I could say Ganon's advocate.
Oh! Whoops. Sorry.
Oh!
Knee-jerk reaction there.
It's okay. It's okay. It's gotta be Kane! Shoutouts again to Phantom Ryu. Every time I hear that now, that just reminds me of old school, World Wrestling Federation. And looks like Nick is checking out Spike Cave. And...
Unfortunately... There we go. Andy now getting the pixel that he needs.
Getting the Dark World fake flippers, which most people forget about. You can do it. It's a lot, more challenging, but yeah, you could, if you really wanted to risk it, fake flipper all the way down to the lower part of Pod with that. And let's see. Dark World, Ice Rod Cave is... Ooh! The bombable hut! Wow. So they had to still use a bomb to get in there. Wow, the archery game. And Vanilla Fairy. Wow, a nice dodge.
So looks like we're back over at Zora. Knowing that I believe the mirror is here. With 927 rupees now, going to be getting the item from Zora and bombs.
Really? Are they water bombs or are they God, I'm trying to think. No, they're not the bomb chews. Yeah, they're just bombs.
Wow, that was nice getting all those enemies into the spikes. But are we gonna see a moth kill at 2 hearts?
Remember, oh wait, this is gonna be worse. Oh.
Oh, I'm really nervous. The spikes do. Oi! Oh no! Oh no! He got hit. Oh no!
Now that is harsh. If only the Cane of Burna would actually let you use spin attacks while using it. And looks like Nick found Zelda's secret stash of money to help pay, pay, for the stuff after her escape.
Alright, here we go. Moth, take 2.
Yeah, Feather Sword Mafia is really hard.
But Andy's doing an excellent job. The incredibly hard part is, though, the fact that he... Oh! Oh, very nicely done. I was gonna say that he's doing a really good job at it.
But yes, that is the green pendant. So, what will Salasrama give us today? Salasrama, to quote Rick, sarsaparilla. I wonder. And Nick, looks like they're headed over to the digging game as well. Well, to dig up the other, shoe the dog buried.
Yeah, it's quite the difference between the two of them picking these up. And I'm sure he's gonna feel a bit worried that maybe Andy picked them up already. I know I would.
I feel you there. Every time I actually, make a gamble in the normal randomizer, and especially early on in the game, it's just like, okay, I'll go to the dam because low on stuff. Oh hey, here's something that's semi-useful. Go to Kakariko. Oh hey, there's the flute. It's literally just like, oh hey, yeah, the item that you just got is now moot.
Oh, beware the murder dactyls. They do a lot of damage. Oh my god. Oh! Hello?
Oh.
Ice Rod.
And... Oh.
What a cave to find here.
Yes, it is. And Nick picking up their, Titan's Bits and visit to Hype Cave. The hypest cave in the game. Andy, soon picking up their Ice Rod. But I bet you they wish they had the, mirror there, because then they could mirror and, see what the reverse side is.
Oh, this is a nice find. Gonna be finding himself something, I guess, from this chest that I can't see.
I only caught the red of the second chest.
Yep, we got the red boomerang. Oh, and we've also managed to find the mini Moldorm cave.
The Light World Hype Cave.
We got a shovel, some more bees, of course.
Oh, hey! They're bees!
Finding
They're
some
the
love.
fish of this game. They're the fish of Link to the Past. For anybody that actually gets that from Ocarina of Time.
Here's Spiral Cave. We could see some swag in him now. Alright, time to see. What is the entrance requirement for Turtle Rock? It is Bombos. And I believe we saw Bombos earlier, if I'm not mistaken. On Desert Ledge. That might have been in the other seed, though, because I'm confusing the two of them. Alright, looks like we got ourselves... Oh! Unfortunately, walked into that fairy. So, but at least getting himself some fairies, which is really nice at this point, with the amount of health that they have. So we're still missing some dungeons. We're missing Eastern Palace. We're missing Desert Palace. We found Swamp. And we found Pod. I believe we're still missing Ice Palace. Misery Mire and Turtle Rock. Alright, we're about to see what's in Desert Palace at the moment. I'm wondering if it's gonna be vanilla. Nope. Nope, but it's definitely... Wow! Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock for desert. Interesting. Not at all what I would have expected, to be honest. But it's completable. Fire Rod, Hook Shot, Cane of Samaria, and I believe, of course, both rods. I think my co-commentator has disappeared. So, and the thing about this entrance shuffler, just because the entrance to Turtle Rock is here does not necessarily mean that you're gonna find the rest of Turtle Rock here. You can find it anywhere else. It just has to have the same number of entrances and exits. So it looks like we have ourselves... At least he found the compass and a heart piece. And Nick's stream is frozen as well.
I know I can still see stuff on Andy's stream.
Oh! Oh no! Oh, Nick just forfeited.
God, what happened?
His stream froze again. Or his game froze again.
God, again?
Yeah, unfortunately, Nick has forfeited from the race.
I know that they had their, you know, that they did save this time at least.
Yep. But, I mean, when you're not sure whether or not your game is going to be constantly crashing, I can understand why they did it, definitely.
Yeah.
So, looks like, they're going to be doing some... Yeah, it looks like they're going to be doing some quick looking around at their system to see what's causing crashes and other things like that. Sorry, chair's a bit annoying. But
Okay, so are they going to possibly unquit if they can figure it out?
I don't think so. I don't believe so.
Looks like Andy is still going through all their stuff.
Yeah. I believe that he still has to finish. Yeah, there's Bamos, so now can enter actual Turtle Rock, the actual entrance.
Which will be desert.
So here's some more of Turtle Rock.
Yep.
And yeah, I believe Andy still does have to finish in order to get the victory.
Depends on the tournament. It actually does depend on the tournament. It's customary to still finish on that one. But, you know, that's... As I said, it's customary on that one.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate for Nikolai.
And also for all of our viewers out there. All of our... Let's see. All of our 57 viewers. Well, considering speed gaming is close to 1,000 with the actual overworld glitches, I think it's decent for us, despite all the problems.
I don't think it really matters.
Oh, I know it doesn't. It's more of the humor.
He's doing very well with the laser skip, though. See, this is something that I even struggle with.
Yeah, so do I. Are they testing another seed? Looks like it.
No, that's definitely the same seed code at the top. The same hash.
Oh, God. It deleted the files, too.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that, and that's really unfortunate.
I think it might have just crashed on that one, or... Do you know if they're playing via hardware, or do you know if they're playing via PC?
They're playing... I know what they're playing. That's... it's an unfortunate situation for them. It really sucks.
And... Andy, using the hammer strats on Trinex, because who used the fighter sword on him? I think we did have someone actually do that.
It's just rough when, Oh, nice! Nice job! So we're gonna probably see a hammer...
No, it looks like they're going for the sword.
Nope, definitely hammer. Just can't switch while the explosions are happening.
I understand that one. I'm just a fan of just going for the sword strats just because, well, I don't trust myself with the hammer and bosses sometimes.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Getting the flippers. Going to now be able to access, finally, that mirror.
Oh, and which will give them the flute.
And the flute, yep, mirror and flute. So, that'll give access to a bunch of different locations now.
Like the mire, which we still haven't found a few locations. The mirror will also give them access to Hera. The mire, they've been to Turtle Rock. Well, they've got the access to it. They've got the Titans, but have either of them checked Ice Palace?
Neither of them have been to Ice Palace yet.
Wonder what Ice Palace is going to be. I think Andy is maybe going there? Maybe?
So, question in chat, what happened with Nick? Unfortunately, his emulator crashed. And he's no longer... He doesn't have any kind of save.
Yeah, his emulator not only crashed, it basically said, nope, your file's gonna go too. I've had that happen before, actually years back, when actually playing on an SNES. I literally did a glitch. It's like one of those things I've done lots of times. You know, soft lock, reset. It's like, oh crap, my file's gone. It happens every now and then.
Don't use the C word. So it's unfortunate for Nick, but hopefully they can get it all straightened out before the next match.
That's always useful on that one.
Yeah, I know that people are helping. So
yeah, though I think Andy's stream, you know, they should also help him with that one because going potato every now and then is kind of annoying. At least I think that's the term for it.
Are you referring to the fact that it keeps going out?
Yeah.
Oh, looks like we're gonna be able to see what Ice Palace is.
Yes. Let's see.
Oh!
Oh, Hera! Hera. What did that say?
Casual run.
Oh, good. At least they're going to, you know, stream a casual run for it. Terra.
So, nice
And it looks like
coffee break time. Oh, unfortunately moved off the pixel there.
I'm just a fan of just doing the old-fashioned casual strategy. Just, okay, stand there, just hard to spin attack, and just like, okay, just move on that kind of stuff, because I really can never get the precise pixel placement of it, and I just haven't felt like doing that either. I don't know about you, Sakura, but it's just... I'll just take the casual strategy, just break all the, you know, tiles, and just not care after that.
Nah, I like my breaks. It's nice to get to have a drink of water.
That's why I just have a bottle of water right next to me on some of this stuff. It saves so much time. But Andy finally headed up the tower. I still remember how busted Tower of Hera is in A Link Between Worlds.
And the interesting thing, like the good thing about this is, when you find the entrance, you're still able to tell what the dungeon holds from the music. So we know this is a crystal dungeon, and we know it's necessary. So it's nice for them to find. They found Ganon in Lost Woods, right?
Yes, they did. Ganon is in the Lost Woods in the Thieves area. Well, the Thieves' little hidey hole. Well, let's see what Trolldorm's got for us today.
Well, he's got all the dungeon items, so it's got to be an actual item itself, or like including rupees and stuff.
True.
3 hits with the hammer to Moldorm's tail, and Moldorm will die.
3 hits with the hammer. Spin. Oddly enough, spin attacks really don't help you out as much there. Money.
50 rupees.
Does that make Moldorm a dragon then? Because he was carrying money? I mean, he's a giant worm.
Sorry.
Okay.
Question in chat: has anyone notified Andy of Nick forfeit? They're both in the SRL channel together, so they can see when each other .duns, and they can see when they forfeit. So Andy most likely already knows.
That's if he's got it up. So I know for myself, I may be in the channel, but I'm not checking that often. And Andy remembering, oh yeah, there's the flute. And he's going for his mirror.
Yep, gotta go for the mirror before he can go for... yeah, gotta go for the mirror before he can go for the flute.
And before that, he's gotta go fast. He's gotta go faster, 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 faster.
And Andy's going to be getting the bombs that we saw earlier from Zora.
The most expensive bombs in the game. I suppose they were also super bombs. Oh, you're paying $100. You're paying 500 rupees for 3 of them, and it's what 100 rupees for a super bomb. If I recall correctly. So they should be. Go ahead, Saku.
I was just gonna say it's 100 rupees for the bomb that's at the bomb hut to get to the double-chested fairy.
True, and I guess since you said they're going to add 2 chests to the waterfall, I guess we need to come up with a nickname for that one then.
I think it's just going to be Waterfall Fairy.
Nah. It's got to come up with something. Try to come up with something for it, because it's one of those locations I'm always still a fan of going there just because of items. God, you could always call it Venus's chests, but I don't think that sounds good. Actually, no, wait, what am I kidding? What am I saying? Of course that sounds good! Just take chest to just chest.
Yeah, the other thing that I should mention earlier too was that when this happened originally with Nick, Andy was watching the SRL, so I believe that he probably knows that Nick has quit, but is finishing just, you know, because I believe you're supposed to finish the race.
You are supposed to if you know, in the sportsmanship of it, but it's optional. That's the true answer of it, but yeah, I agree with you there. You really should.
Well, I think they also need times.
Oh yeah, that too, because
like you can't just not finish because they need the times to seed you. And if you don't finish, they don't have a time for that.
No, if I recall correctly, isn't the usual if you dot quit, it's what, 5 to 6 hours is what you're assuming? No!
For the person who quits, yes. But I'm talking about for Andy.
If you were to actually just not finish, I think it would be about the same. But it's with the win.
They would give him a 5 to 6 hour time?
Yeah, probably on that one, but it's with a win.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's just better to.
But hey, there's pot. I mean, but there is Eastern. Which is, according to Andy's tracker, a pendant?
Oh yeah, you can hear it in the music.
Dungeon?
Yep.
Aren't you supposed to avoid there's like the plague?
he still needs the bow. So, I can understand why he's here. It's definitely pending. You can hear it in the music.
Oh. I think I got it for the waterfall chest. Oh, wait, no. Had it, lost it. It'll come back to me.
So looks like still no bow. And we still haven't seen any of the area by Meyer.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately Nick's emulator had crashed.
Stuff here. I mean, I've only seen, what, a red rupee? You notice anything that I've missed, Saku?
So far, just a red rupee. I know compass and I believe the big chest, or the big key. I believe there'll be an item in here. Nope, the map. So, can't do Armos because does not have the bow. And unfortunately, it looks like we're still having some minor issues with watching Andy's stream. Is a bit stop motion every now and then. So we still need to finish pod. We can't finish pod without the bow. We're still looking for desert. We're still looking for mire. We're still looking for ice palace.
It looks like Andy is taking the old man home.
So we're getting to see now the draining of the swamp, which is excellent because we know where swamp is. So he's going to now be able to go in there and complete swamp finally.
True.
Blacksmith has been returned.
Which is always good.
And gives 20 rupees.
So he turns in 10 and makes 20. That's how much it costs in the casual game to get your sword tempered. Don't quote me on that one. I think it is, but then again, so Andy's got Gary's lunchbox. Wonder what his mom packed for him today. Huh.
Hopefully it's the bow, because that's what he really needs right now.
Now, if this lunchbox was a ball, I'd call it the Wonder Ball, but it's not.
Oh!
Got told on. They finally added text to that one? Nah, I think it's just with the entrance.
With each patch, they add more and more English text in.
Did they finally ever add something to the cuckoo that in the normal game tells you about Swag Duck?
I do not know the exact people that it...
I know, I suggested has been, could we maybe have that cryptically hinted where the flute is? I mean, I know I'm a fan of just going to Alasrala just to find out where the green pendant is if it's in the Dark World. Because it's a quick check and, well, you can match through his text real fast. Not listen to him and just, oh, hey, it's in Turtle Rock? Okay, I know I'm not going to Turtle Rock unless I need to. Because sometimes you won't get Dark World access for a while. Hey, it's the Chia Pet! Chia! Oh, hey, doesn't that thing look like an actual Chia Pet?
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
It's like the green hair, the body. I mean, it's just like it's the Chia house. Have Andy been to Myers area yet? I don't think so. He's been to Turtle Rock, but I don't think I saw him go to Meyer.
Sorry, there's some talking in the SRL channel. I just want to quickly update them.
Okay. Not a problem. I'll cover commentary.
Okay.
Looks like Andy's headed towards the Dark World. Ooh, I think he's going to Hera.
And, well, looks like he's going to check Ether, but he's going to be really sadly mistaken once he realizes he can't because he doesn't have a sword upgrade.
Oh.
So, it's a... Oh yeah, I guess I keep forgetting about the fact that they added text in.
Yeah, I wish it was just you had to still check it with the sword. Oh god. Wow, from the lowest depths to the highest peaks.
Alright.
Where does this eyeball go?
Looks like the official verdict is they are going to do a rematch.
Do they want us to actually commentate the rematch too, I hope?
It won't be today. Andy will continue to play out this seed regardless, but they will be doing a rematch because prior to the crash, there was really nobody that was a clear ahead victor. They were still missing the same pendants and everything. Same. There was, yeah, it wasn't, yeah. I mean, we're still missing 2 dungeons, at least, that we haven't found yet. So, at this point, there really was no way to say.
Who would win and who would lose.
Yeah.
And Andy added to his lag time. So I know players really do care about that one. Along with the item menu time. I still have only, I think, once or twice cracked sub 6 minutes. Haven't even cracked, you know, sub 5 yet. Gotten close, but, yeah.
Yeah, so let's get some love in the chat for our 2 runners here. If you guys haven't followed them already, make sure you definitely give them a follow because they totally deserve it. Great runners, as you can see, both putting up an excellent race. You know, some unfortunate technical difficulties along the way, but nah, they're doing a great job.
And Andy actually getting to take his quick bathroom break while this long cutscene goes. Well, coffee break, bathroom break, just... They got about 30 seconds to kill-ish, so yeah. And will it be? Wow. It's not in the vanilla big key chest location.
It's definitely nice to find the Master Sword finally, though.
Oh, where was it? I didn't see it.
It was in Misery Mire.
Oh, that's good. At least the Vitreous fight. Oh my god. Oh my god. They don't have the bow. They're gonna have to use the Master Sword. Which can damage Vitreous, I think, if I recall correctly.
The only issue is
Oh,
the
they have
heart.
the hammer.
Well, he cannot get hit once. I mean, I believe he's got a fairy.
I'm not sure, I forgot what was in his bottles.
I know somebody got a fairy. Oh, wait, he didn't pick up the net. That must have been Nick that picked up the net then.
But he's got the bees.
This next room coming up could be interesting. He doesn't want to get hit by the anti-fairy. Or the fireball.
Now, the better question is whether or not... Oh, so going for the bomb strats, are we? Bomb strats are always useful.
Yep, gotta avoid the eyeballs there. But doing an excellent job so far.
The nice thing about the randomizer is that you actually now have enough bombs to where you can use that on the boss fight, you know, effectively. Without only having like 4 to 5 bombs.
Oh no! Oh, he had Cane of Burna too. That really sucks.
It's better than getting sniped at Land Molus. I've had that happen before.
It's just a long trek back to Vitreous.
I know. Not as bad as to the ice cream puff, you know, boss that is Cold Stare. What? I've heard Cotton Candy, I've heard Ice Cream Puff, I've heard Snowball. Let's see, the One-Eyed Monster. Oh no, it would be Three-Eyed Monster. So
I mean, it starts off as a one-eyed monster.
True. I mean, I guess it's Blinky from The Simpsons.
I'm sorry, I don't watch that.
It's been ages. It's one of the like earliest 91, 90s episodes where it's a three-eyed fish. That was called Blinky.
Alright, so we're coming up on take 2 of Vitreous. Soon. But this time with less bombs.
Yeah. And once this is over, I've got to personally finish watching my DVR recording of Rick and Morty Season 3, Episode 2.
So this is a nice refresher that we're getting on on Nick's stream here. Able to see what everyone missed. If you're just tuning in now. Oh! Link's making sure not to skip leg day. Taking the stairs.
And also making sure to grab the extra health. Most people forget that is a pot. Sorry, there is a heart in that pot. Sorry, I was up till like 3 a.m. last night. Well, this morning. And then had to work an 8-hour shift outside.
That was...
yeah, I'm kind of tired.
That was a lot of hearts gone.
And you're right. A
couple eyeballs have been defeated already.
I still remember this fight when I was a kid. I did not realize you could use the bow or bombs on it. kept trying to use the Cane of Samaria by throwing it at him. Then having to slash each individual eyeball. It took me like about 5 minutes for the fight. But I did it. At least the nice thing is that you can kill the giant eyeball with just the sword slashes.
Well, I mean, he has Burna. He's not using Burna. I don't know if he doesn't remember that he has Burna, or maybe he'll take Burna out when... Nope. Never mind.
Because Burna... Because the sword does damage, but the fact is that Burna does not let you spin. Which is sad because it is actually needed. Sometimes.
Well, I mean, for this end part here, he can use Burna because he doesn't have to spin.
That is true, but I'm guessing the whole...
Because that right there, exactly right there, is exactly what I'm talking about. If he had used Burna, he wouldn't have to be going back.
But they still need the bow. Let's see, what else is needed for go mode? The bow and
finding the rest of the dungeons.
Yes. Oh. It's got the ice rod. It's got that. It's got Bombo. Well, Bombos. Whichever way you wish to pronounce it.
What, Bombos?
I've heard it pronounced as Bombos, Bombos. It's weird on that one.
I mean, it doesn't particularly matter, I'm sure.
I know it doesn't. I mean, if it had a little eyes on it, I mean, I guess it would be a bomb. Especially from all the Mario references in the games. At least the older ones.
Alright, so take 3 on Vitreous coming up. Poor Andy.
By the way, did you know whether or not they actually have decided to add Pikachu to the list of customizable sprites for the normal randomizer? I know it was joked around about it.
Well, it's all based on, you know, who has the time to actually make them, right? So, if somebody makes a sprite and submits it, and it gets play-tested, then it's more likely to get in. But if you're requesting a sprite, then, you know, you have to consider that if the person who's doing them is working on something else.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true. I know I've got a few that I work on.
My God! Here we go!
Again.
2 hearts right off the bat!
Does he want to be in Oko mode?
Oh,
I mean, we already had a time Oko.
Not again! Oh no!
So, will he go back, or, No. You're making the wise choice. Did they ever get over to the 7 chest cave? Oh, smart! Smart!
Very smart.
And considering it was the Sanctuary Heart, too. Well, we've seen him walk away from a heart. We've seen him pick up a heart when he died 3 times. I guess he'll learn not to walk away from some health in the early game? Yeah, it's round 4. Now, will he go the distance? And be back on his feet?
I feel like there's a Hercules song in there.
Eye of the Tiger.
No. You said I can go the distance, or something about going the distance. It's a song from
yes, it is
Disney.
from Hercules, and also one of the lines for Eye of the Tiger. I was thinking the Rocky joke on that one because of, you know, failing constantly, but, you know, like, going the whole round, you know, basically all the fight, but still losing.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Now Nick. Oh, okay, well he did that on purpose because he wanted to death warp
Oh
the
god, you
entrance.
now have that entire song stuck in my head.
Yep.
I actually could sing it, I'm just not going to. As anybody who actually ever watches my stream will note, I will actually do that every now and then. See, will that extra health pay off?
He's just got to be really careful. That's all. He did fine the second time that he came in.
Wow, they
he
actually do want me to sing. Maybe Let's Ganon's dead.
Wait, what did you say? What about Let's Dance? You want to play Let's Dance?
Read the chat.
No,
read
are
the
you?
chat.
I think he just volunteered to do Let's Dance.
No. Nope. Sure, I'll come up with something by the time Ganon's dead. Let's see, it's 9:02. If it was Saturday, I'd choose at least some of Piano Man, but nah.
Nah, you're gonna have the Hercules song stuck in your head the entire time.
No, I won't. I'll come up with something, though.
Woo! That was ay. That bouncing eyeball though. Bouncing over his sword. There we go! And the frustration kicking in.
Especially since he's got to go back to find the last item. No, wait, he did find both. Your upgrade and, Master Sword.
Misery Mire officially complete for Andy.
It's the mire.
Make
wait.
a man out of you or bust. That's a good song.
Now that just reminds me of anybody that is a Dragon Ball Z fan.
Oh, there's the cape. Look, if you would have gotten the cape, then.
Finally getting the actual chest in here.
Yep. Still looking for Bo.
Let's see, will it be in here? I saw money! I saw fame.
From what I understand, chat, it looks like they're going to be rescheduling. This match is now just for fun.
Oh, the shrooms. Link the drug dealer. Hey, I once suggested to Wizzy about making an entire seed doing that, where you got all the items by dropping off mushrooms. But speaking of which, did you hear he actually made another mini seed?
Pardon?
Wisby, he made another mini seed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he apparently made another mini seed.
In about 15 minutes, Andy's timer is going to need to be scooted right a few pixels. Interesting. Oh, because of the tube being too big. Yep. I was looking at the restream thing. I was like, wait a second. If it's on mine. Alright. We are opening up Turtle Rock. I'm saying Ice Palace. Maybe. No, it can't be Ice Palace. Desert Palace.
It would be Desert Palace because we've seen the castle.
Here's Desert.
It's desert.
Alright, compass. He really needs to find this bow. Oh! Unfortunately, Nick trying to do the bomb jump did not get it. Oh boy, compass and the map. Of all the things to get right off the bat. And the big key. So 2 items in Desert Palace. There's 2 chests remaining, and one is Lanmolis himself.
Which will be kind of interesting, because Master Sword Lanmolis.
Yeah, but he's got Fire Rod.
Yeah,
and half magic.
Well, it's half of normal magic. But still not as good as a quarter.
So, again, with the music, this is a crystal dungeon. It is something that is required. The only other 2 crystal dungeons that we are missing is currently Ice Palace and Pod. We know where Pod is. We just can't get any farther into it because of where the bow is located.
And they haven't checked Ganon's tower either.
Nope.
Which, if I recall correctly, is randomized. At least they're lucky that Ice Palace can't be in Ganon's tower unless that's unlocked. But I don't think so. But yeah, they're missing out. Oh my god, since Ganon's tower is accessible. Bo Ganon's tower, no, it can't be a validation chest. It would be hysterical if it could be, but no.
Alright, so we got the Fire Rod out. 2 hits. 3 hits. So he needs 2 hits per head, so got another dead. There we go. Perfect! Those, what, 2 cycle? Aw, and just 50 rupees. Where is this bow?
I'm betting Ganon's tower, if they can find Ganon's tower. And by the way, I think I've got something I'll actually do for once Andy actually finishes Ganon. You guys want me to sing? I will get something together. I think I'll do American Pie. What do you think, chat? That sound good?
American Pie?
What, you've never heard the song American Pie?
Well, no. I don't think I have, as a matter of fact.
Oh, it's a classic. It is actually a classic from, I think it's what, the 60s or 70s?
I did not get a chance to see what that cave was, unfortunately.
I saw part of it and then I didn't see the rest of it.
Yeah, and unfortunately it's a little bit challenging sometimes because the screen sometimes freezes. We got ourselves the shovel, which I did not see anyone dig up before. Maybe that's where the bow is? We also have the mushroom to hand in still.
I have no clue on the Weird Al's version for that one. I only know the first few parts of that one as well. And that's bye-bye cheesecake, ice cream, and pie. That's the only part of Weird Al version I know.
So, almost 2 hours in, we're still looking for Ice Palace.
Ice Palace, the bow, Ganon's Tower, if they can find it. I know one area I don't think he's checked. I don't think he's been to Mire. Normal Mire, that is.
So, looks like we're getting to see the digging spot right now.
I'll be digging up some stuff.
No, just a heart piece, unfortunately.
And again, with walking away from that health. I know. Have they checked Mire yet? I don't think so.
So it looks like we're getting to see Mothula kill over here on Nick's screen. We got Bees and Burnas. Oh, Bee's gone. So just Burna.
And walking away from another heart. Didn't you learn anything about the... Ah, well, finally checking Mire.
He's got a bunch now, though, to be fair.
True. True.
So we have a couple locations here to check.
Including Mire itself. Ooh, King's Tomb!
Aw, unfortunately not what he's looking for.
Yeah, but the king was a, the king loved his bombs. Hey!
Oh,
My
what
God.
a place to find!
Blind Hut.
Well, that was hard. Even though I didn't see it, I heard the noise.
You found the blue meringue as well? Ooh, and is that Ether or Quake?
I didn't see it.
Apparently it's Ether. The freezing coin.
Still, again, no bow.
Yes, but do they have to actually clear Ganon's tower or just complete the 7 crystals? Hey, here's the waterfall fairy. Oh, powder!
Yeah, finding powder. At least that gives access to another item.
Yeah, and I couldn't quite catch what... I think it's ether in there? Yes, it's ether! Vanilla! But no murder dactyl around to throw.
Alright, hopefully Ice Palace? Oh!
You called it! You called it!
There we go. This is our last missing dungeon, and hopefully the bow is in here. He needs to find the bow in order to do pod.
Yes.
And then Sorry?
I was saying, but will they need to complete Ganon's tower, though? Or is Ganon's tower optional this time? Oh, is that the 4th bottle?
Yes, that's definitely the fourth bottle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, that'll be interesting to see whether or not it's vanilla G Tower. I can't think of anywhere else that could be the entrance to it.
I don't think it actually has to be a dungeon. Okay, so I'm being told Aga 2 is required, which means D2 is required. Well, again, Ganon's tower is needed, so I'm assuming that they need to find Ganon's tower, but Ganon's tower could still be other places. And that's where, God, where is it? I mean, there's still a handful of spots where Ganon's tower can be, because I don't think it has to be a dungeon. Chat will correct me if I'm wrong there.
No, I don't believe it does have to be a dungeon. It just needs it requires one entrance. That's it. Oh, it's shuffled with other dungeons in simple mode. So there's no other dungeons left then.
Then it is Ganon's tower. Damn, I was hoping they would have to actually go into Ganon's tower before that. Damn.
Still no bow. It's just really weird that the troll item in the seat is the bow.
Well, hey, it could have been at the pedestal. Which is the whole, archer class in the normal version, if I recall.
I don't think it could be in pedestal because Armos is pendant.
I was noting that at least it isn't in the pedestal. Because I have seen it in the pedestal before, but but we know it's not this time. If I recall correctly, it was a heart container? Yeah, it was maximum health increase.
People ask me all the time why I do that. I lift up the pot, hit the switch, and then leave. So the chest disappears. But I do it anyways. I don't know why, it's just habit.
It's habit for all of us.
I'm actually not seeing what's being pulled from these chests. Every time something is pulled from a chest, that's exactly when it freezes for me. But I heard the heart, so I know he got another heart. Somehow.
Huh.
Oh, there we go. I saw it. It's a compass. Yay!
It's a compass rose. To give it its proper name.
Never been so excited for a compass before, but I can actually see it. So that means he's checked all the chests except for Cold Stare, right?
Yes.
Cold Stare is the only thing that could have the bow at this point.
Oh my god, I will laugh my butt off if it's in the next if it's in the next actual area, because I don't think he checked the, normal locations. Got the 2 chests. But we won't see sword beam strats.
Oh. Oh. Just needs to be careful here. You can do it. 2 heads down. Just 1 remains. Nice! GG! Cold Stare down. Oh my god!
Is that the bow?
What a troll! It was a single arrow.
Oh.
Cold Stare just gave him the shaft, guys.
He really did. Then again, I have actually used that single arrow before to kill Ganon. It is now remembering the next chamber, the next area. Let's see, will this be... Oh... That's a fairy fountain, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
God, where could the bow be? Powder? Oh my god, is it in the powder cave? Oh, this is gonna be priceless. Does he remember where the Magic Bat Cave is?
I don't even remember where Magic Bat Cave is.
I think it's by Sanctuary, is where I'm thinking? Yeah, I think it is by there.
Oh, here it is.
Yes, it is Sank. Yeah, it's literally one of those things that... Yeah, it has to be here. Most likely.
That is not the bow!
Where
Still not
is
the
it?
bow!
No, it's the bombs!
Bomb inventory upgrade! Oh my god.
This is gonna troll them for another hour, most likely.
There is a bunch of places. He can still, he can check Bombos and Ether. Well, he can check Bombos.
Yes, he has not checked that.
So...
Oh god, and if that's the bow, that's funny. Actually, let me think. I think it's probably there, or maybe one other spot, because he's cleared out all the overworld. He has cleared out all the overworld except for that. He's checked Catfish, he's checked most of the actual dungeon areas. So yeah, Bombos is a spot. Or the cave, or the Ring of Flowers cave.
I want to say 10 out of 10 puns in in the chat here. We had...
Oh, and Fat Fairy! Oh god. Yeah, Fat Fairy and Bombos.
What a long way to go with the bomb.
Oh, yes. Now, would you call him Bomberman this time?
At least getting nice use of that hookshot glitch.
Yes.
If you hookshot while if you hookshot and then run before the bomb catches up to you, it actually allows you to take the bomb on a speedy adventure instead of actually just walking around with it. I always feel like that 3 on the explosion timer is way too long.
That is
Oh!
true. Not even just a vanilla fairy.
So, did he go into the house that was right before Pod?
Yes, he did.
I couldn't remember what was in here.
I can't remember. He has been there. It was... God, wasn't anything important if I recall. Has he even been to Pod?
Pod is vanilla.
I know. And he's going to Pod without the bow.
Eastern? I'm pretty sure he was in Eastern.
Yes, I think he was... Oh, wait! Swamp!
Wow, this is where Swamp was that entire time.
I forgot. And I even made the joke about it. Doi. I still want to see the actual bow at Bombos because he hasn't checked there yet.
You can say Swamp is pretty swamped with items.
That is true.
six items in Swamp. Definitely a good place to check, especially when you're missing a bow.
Hallelujah.
Well, after this point, he could pretty much. He hasn't killed Armos. I was gonna say if he manages to find the bow at Argus, then he can grab. I think it was a heart piece off the pedestal, but nope, he didn't actually have the heart.
But don't quote me there, because this is just ridiculous.
How many shields does he have yet to get? There's still one shield left.
One shield, 2 swords, 3. Let's see.
1 bow.
Yeah, 1 bow, 1 shield, 2 swords. At least 3 red rupees, because there's over 20 of them in the game. And at least 21 chests in Ganon's tower.
Alright, come on, Bo. Come on, Bo.
Also, you didn't check right side. Sorry, left side.
Yeah, he
only needs
it's a bit out of the way, so I can understand why. He's hoping that it'll be here because it's quicker. Ooh. Cheeto sword.
I always just called it the bread sword, but that's because the next level up is butter. So he's, now got some butter for his bread sword.
I call it Cheeto because it looks like a Cheeto.
I've
And I
heard-
like Cheetos. Hot
Cheetos are
Cheeto.
good.
Hot Cheeto sword. There you go.
Yeah, reminds me of actually doing commentary this past weekend for the Final Fantasy Quest tournament. We literally came up with a nickname for every area in the final dungeon, and one of it was basically Nacho Cheese Land.
Alright. Is Argus holding the bow? Oh my god, it's just taunting him with arrows! Literally
God.
taunting him with arrows.
Bravo, Seed. Bravo.
So, still 2 chests in the dungeon.
Last chest, right side, where the big... Sorry. Basically, where the big key is in vanilla. I'm making that a call shot, most likely. Yeah, it's gotta be one of those 2 chest locations. Or, if it's not there, then it's actual bombos. It's double bombs! It's going to be a full clear except for Armos.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the thing that I worry, Nick is also continuing. I'm hoping his game holds up.
I think one of the things about doing it as a casual is it's a good way to check to make sure that it's working fine now.
Yeah. Did Andy check the chest? The big chest? I don't know if he had the big key.
I don't think he did at the time. I do not know if he did or didn't. It looked like he did not, because he's not been through there, so... If he's got the big key now, I don't think he did check it. No, he doesn't have the big key yet, so one of these will be the big key.
And something else will be a compass, I think?
Has got the compass.
Okay. I didn't see what was in that chest, but it's not the bow, obviously, because he's still going. Well, there's the big key!
And it's for the whole location, too. But will he remember bomb boats? Or bombos? The bomb tablet.
Oh my god!
I know where it is, most likely. Okay, that's every location but the last tablet. Will he remember the last tablet, though? Thank you. Thank you.
Looks like...
Thank you.
No, he's going there.
Yay.
Yeah, there's just so many arrows. It's like, ha, you want to use these? Haha, too bad. You don't have access to them.
No, here's a better question. So, does he still check pod for the silvers?
Well, I don't think so. I think he's got to find the big key. So he might find silvers by accident.
True.
But pod isn't one of those dungeons you can just like breeze through really quickly if you need to find the big key.
In non-randomizer, yes. Oh, and what's this say?
Oh! He got the D! Finally! Had Bombo's tablet! Wow,
I
we're
told
talking
ya.
about this. Bombos. Nick is also picking up Bombos right now.
Told ya. Basically, there's only.
Alright, so 2 hours and 15 minutes in, we are officially in go mode.
Oh,
however,
God.
we
Chat's calling for silvers and validation chest.
Now it's Andy one to check validation chest though.
Probably not. Though I do have to say the best place I've ever seen silvers was the useless chest. The useless chest. You know, the one chest, even in Randomizer, you would never pick up. The big chest in Ganon's Tower. Because if you're in go mode, you ain't opening that chest.
Nope.
I will do it if essentially, you know, well, if I've already lost a race and I'm going to be dead last, I'll do it for fun, or I will set it up so that way, you know, like if I literally end, like, Big Key, you know, like, right after Ice Armos, it's like, I'm right here, might as well go open it, and I'm missing, like, and I'm still just the Master Sword or something like that. But that's me. The little crazy guy. A little, but still. The last possible location. That is just the best way to describe it.
So lots of keys so far. No, not the big one, which is what Andy's looking for.
Oh god, that is funny. When will we see the bow in the big chest of Ganon's Tower? That is priceless.
I've seen the bow in Ganon's Tower.
I know.
Not in the big chest.
Yeah,
but...
so have I. I've seen Hookshot there too. And I've even heard a rumor of someone finding it in the chest just before Modern 2. I want to see that seed for how bad it was.
It's always interesting seeing everyone's different routes through Pod. Pod has a different route for everyone.
Most of the time. Now what Andy is actually doing is a version of the vanilla route for NMG. Because it requires at least 2 keys, well, 3 keys actually, if you aren't using the hammer jump.
More arrows, upgrades, another small key.
Last chest before a big key chest?
Only 2...
Better question is if it's the chest just before the big key chest. Oh! Speak of the devil!
Well, there it is.
It shall appear.
And another small key.
Because he needed it.
Alright, so Nick going and doing Trinex now. 3 hits with the hammer. Nope. Looks like 5 hits altogether. There we go. Alright. So this is our first time seeing Helmasaur today.
Yep. I mean, it's the Helmasaur. The Helmasaur King. the mob that control you like anything. And also one of the laggiest bosses in the game. Well, think about it. What it actually releases, it's 12 fireballs that does sort of lag down stuff.
So 17 hits to the face, and
Or I
his
think
shield will
it's,
come
what,
off.
4 bombs? 4 or 3 bombs?
And very nicely done. And for your troubles, a green rupee.
Oh god. The frickin' George Washington, or whatever you want to call it. The single, well, yeah, basically the green rupee. The 1 cent. No matter where you are, the one thing that you should always, it's basically, here's my 1 cent. Instead of the 2. Actually, no. There's 2 in the game. Did he find both of his, can you actually give Ganon his 2 cents now?
Whoa! Oh no, he got rock blocked!
Really? Just rock blocked? I thought it was dead rock blocked.
Nah.
Or am I thinking it was a certain other word?
Rock blocked. That's what it is.
We went out of hopes to give you serious a rupee.
Alright, so going into Dark World here.
Okay, so...
Nope. Can't, because he got rock blocked again.
Yep. Now, since it is Vanilla Ganon's tower, well, you wanna ask him, Staku, about, a certain location in Ganon's tower?
Absolutely. Chat, where do you think that big key is gonna be?
And what chest will either have the Butter Sword, or Butter Sword Mirror Shield, or the Silver Arrows? Which of those do you think he will find if he does it? If he gets lucky enough to find more than one, we'll go from there. Because essentially 2 other chest locations, and you have the 21 in there.
I don't think he's gonna find any of the other ones. I think that the big key is gonna be really early G Tower.
I'm hoping Tile Room just for the troll, considering how bad this seed has been to him.
No, he does not have the cape. The cape was actually sitting on,
There's Quake!
sitting on the floating island.
Which, oddly enough, he's had access to for a long time. Oh wait, no, he hasn't. I'm thinking Vanilla. There. Well, Bob lives.
Yeah, nobody's gonna waste their time to get the compass off of that off there.
True. Well, except whenever they decide to make compasses work again. Which I know that they were thinking about. Oh hey, red mail! The eggplant hat.
I did not see what the second thing was.
I didn't either. I guess that makes him an eggplant wizard?
It's definitely not a key.
And where's
Or
Kid
not,
Icarus?
sorry, not a key. I mean, not a big key. See, I can hear of everything what's going on. I just can't see it.
You still have volume 1? I don't. It's because I didn't feel like it. Nope, doesn't have cape. He walked away from the cape. Because he didn't like crepes.
I like crepes.
I like crepes too. Well, the fairy fountain item of the day was fairies.
I did not see what any of those...
Buttersword. He's got the butter. So, if you said Buttersword would be found in Ganon's Tower in the randomizer room, congratulations! You win the 2 cents that were found in the game.
I heard Magus is gonna send it to you.
Hey. It's the whole fact of, honestly, you know, Bob! Does Bob have the big key? He does! Oh my god, it's the Bob chest! Just before Ice Armos. So, it's Bob, everybody! It's Bob! Oh! And, oh my god, he also found silvers.
Yes, he did.
Is it the same room as the butter sword?
I have no idea. I honestly could not see.
I can only assume it was. I can only assume it was. So wow, still missing the mirror shield, but he has every other endgame item. Except for the cape, which he walked away from. I don't know about you, but I do want to hear his thoughts on this, Zaid.
Absolutely. I do. So far, his thoughts in the SRL channel have been 11 out of 10 seed would be angry again.
Well, this amplifier goes to 11!
I'm a little bit concerned about his health.
I think... Does he have a fairy? Oh,
see,
and he also...
I haven't seen his,
I
think he's got B's.
I know he's got a B, too.
See, this right here is why I'm a little bit concerned about his health.
Not to be. That is the question. That is always the eternal question, is it not?
Alright, making quick work of Lan Molis here.
Why does the random always have infinite value? It's the random room. It essentially is the room that basically the randomizer devs love the most. It's basically the rando room. It's basically the rando R&D secret lair. Oddly enough, that's also where Ganon likes to hide several little things that he wants no one to find. Oddly enough, that is where I found the book before, which was Ganon's secret stash. Every item that he doesn't want you to have is there.
It's Ganon's Bushido in the bedroom.
I would have said it is bourgeois, but that'll work too.
I was just making a Final Fantasy VI reference.
I know. FF6 is basically my favorite FF of the series.
I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not.
Oh no, it actually isn't. It actually isn't. If you ever go and look at some of my VODs where I've actually shown my face on that one, I actually look like Setzer. Yeah, I actually do. I'm an albino, so having white hair like that one, it kind of does actually look nice. So what will he do to the validation test?
Bomb it.
Open it?
Arrow.
Do you leave it? I don't know. I honestly don't. You just
Shot
open
it?
I think.
Shot it many, many times.
But then opened it too? You did. If you could actually figure out what that was from.
I would be sad if somebody couldn't tell what it was from.
I know a few people that can't.
Very, very disappointed.
I actually know a few people that actually can't. So far, no blue balls.
Well, you, commentator, cursed it.
Eh.
I can't even tell if there was blue balls.
I can't either. I can't. I'm sorry. I just can't.
We'll never know.
Yeah,
we'll never know.
I agree with the comment about theater rhythm. Theater rhythm is amazing. I still find it amusing that freaking airship team from 6 is basically what's used for the actual party stuff. You know, for the actual changing of the party stuff.
Oh, darn. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be heading now to the Lost Woods, I believe, is where he needs to go.
Actually, the Final Fantasy VI reference I could think of is, hey, I could always do part of the opera.
The opera?
You haven't played 6?
I played... How would I know about Bushido in the bedroom if I didn't play 6?
Okay, then you know what I speak of.
Yes, I know what you're speaking of. That's why I didn't understand. Are you talking about singing it?
Yeah, I actually can do part of that. Oddly enough,
not
yes.
just part of it. Do it all.
Remembering it all is kind of hard. I could do at least the whole Celeste part. At least the entire all 3 choice actions. At least. Damn, I missed the Ganon text. Is it the burrito or? Yeah, I'll catch it on VOD maybe. And again, I've actually seen Distant Worlds perform that live while Nobuo Uematsu was actually in the building. That was kind of fun.
The Ganon text, by the way, was, "Why are you reading an empty text box?"
God.
Saku will sing the parts you can't remember. No. Yeah, that's... I don't even remember it at all.
I do! That's
all I
the sad
remember
part.
is the
I
tune.
actually do. I remember a chunk of that one. Not all 9+ minutes of it.
It was 9 minutes?
Yes!
Wow, these...
Yes, that is exactly how long it is when they perform it on Distant Worlds. And that is essentially how long it is, you know, in the game. If you actually space it out properly. Trust me. Dancing Mad, though, is over 10.
One more hit! One more hit! And Ganon has officially been defeated! Congratulations to Andy! Andy has officially finished the race.
Ganon has left the building!
Andy has finished the race with a first place time of 2 hours, 34 minutes, and 33 seconds. Gentle reminder, friends, that this is going to be rematched So please look forward to it. Keep an eye on this stuff. I'm going to ask Andy to come in.
The harem. Still funny.
Summer 2018.
What was that?
That's what someone in chat said.
Yes.
All right. Are you guys ready to hear from our champion? Here we go. Congratulations!
Yeah, congrats, man.
Thanks. I wish it was under better circumstances.
I know. But what was your thoughts on this seed?
I'm never lucky.
Congratulations!
Yeah, congrats, it could have been worse. It could have been fighter sword for all the bosses. I know.
That was my seed last night.
But what was your thoughts on this
I did a practice seed last night, and I did have fighter sword for every boss. Because every sword was hidden in pendant swamp.
It could have been worse. It could have been fighter sword for all the bosses. Okay, the only time well, let me rephrase this. The best time I've ever had with a fighter sword, which annoyed the hell out of me, was having the fact of the first 3 chests in Ganon's Tower were Master, Temper, and then the butter was on the lamp. The best time I've ever had. That's when you know the game just hates you. It's like, which annoyed the hell out of me was,
I
if you only got to earlier, it's just like, fact of the first
in that same seed I mentioned last night, Hyrule Castle was Turtle Rock and Eastern Palace was Ice Palace, and they were both required
That's when you know the game just hates you. It's like,
No way.
Turtle Rock had the hammer and Ice Palace had the pearl.
Yeah, I know. I'm a fan nowadays of just, if I'm on Death Mountain, I've got access to Turtle Rock. The last few, versus been like, just do Turtle Rock. You've probably found something there.
There's so many locations I checked.
You checked every location but 2 chests in the rest of Ganon's Tower.
Yeah,
you did.
I also didn't get Armos Knight's item. They had an item too.
Yeah, 3 locations then. Off by 1.
And the magic cape, which was sitting on floating island.
Yep. I mean, there's a few things I didn't grab too that I knew about, like, the bomb expansion and the flooded dam, but whatever. I digress. I was very sad when Swamp Palace didn't have a bow.
By then, I was either calling it for Vanilla Key location, or it had to be Bombos, or however it's called.
Yeah, I had mentioned a bit earlier that once you got the Master Sword, that you were able to check Bombos. I knew you had checked Ether because you had the book, but you didn't have the sword.
Yeah.
But I couldn't recall.
I went back to the heart because it made me mad.
Yeah.
Because Vitreous was the final boss.
Yeah, Vitreous was a pain.
I tilted so hard.
It's better than Cold Stare.
I disagree. I like Cold Stare a lot more than Vitreous. I hate that game. Cold Stare's my boy.
Cold Stare isn't that bad. It's just the falling ice that is annoying.
When he touches you and takes your entire life in one hit, pretty much.
Well, Vitreous has the same issue. Only half the floor is lava, and the eyeballs are relentless.
Yeah. They were just bombarding you the entire time, and you did really, really well.
Vitreous just wants to see you and have some fun with you.
Is that one, and I don't know how many hits you're away from doing it, but
when I flashed down instead of up, yeah, I know.
That must have been really tough.
I think my message I wrote in the IRC was, I'm moderately upset.
Yes, I saw that. Yes, that's exactly what you wrote.
I didn't want to use the Cane of Birna because it lags the game and it can't do spin attacks with it, and it makes me sad.
Yeah, I mentioned to Saku that that's probably why you didn't want to do it.
It's stupid and blue, and it lags the game.
For you.
Yeah,
it's one of those things. when you don't have the fighter sword, you're literally just like, I got Can of Burner, I gotta use Can of Burner.
So did you expect Ice Palace to be where it was?
I was hoping. I was hoping that or Swamp Palace, and then when I saw it wasn't, I was like, well. First I was like, what did I overlook? And then I got to the flute menu, and then I was like, Bombos. That is what I forgot.
Yeah.
I also completely forgot that the where Ganon, like I had where Ganon was written down, but my brain was just so over the seed that it just jumped right in the hole anyway. I just didn't even think about it. It was like, oh wait, this is not Ganon.
It's the whole fact of, it's one of those cases that just you just naturally jump in at, just like how switching back and forth between NMG and Randomizer, you might pick up a test or two that, well, you don't need.
You might visit a cave or two as well.
Well, hey, that's true. But it's still fun.
Oh, it's definitely fun. I just kind of tilted a bit when I couldn't find a bow.
Hey, it's better than tilting at, when you're doing well and just, I posted a comment in the regular Link to the Past Discord, yesterday. This was hysterical, though. So...
When you're doing well and then you touch Vitreous and bad things happen to you.
Hey, it's better than actually missing a shield and realizing that, oh yeah, you wasted an hour trying to kill Cold Stare, and yet if you had actually done your original idea, because Living Pod having 500 rupees, should I just go and get, Zoro? It's going to cost me 5 minutes, but it's just
well, I wanted to
it would save me an hour.
Whoa, Zoro?
It was Zoro.
The Masked Knight?
Zoro.
I'm sorry, I just thought it was funny.
I almost had 1,000 screen transitions.
From One Piece.
Almost 1,000 screen transitions. That's how much I've been wandering around the world.
That is quite a bit. No, you did a really good job.
Item menu time is still under 6 minutes. It's slightly over 5. Now that is actually nice.
Really great job on the seed. There was a really low health pool at the beginning, and
I mean, I ignored some of the hearts too.
Oh yeah, definitely. But Mothula with what was it, 5, 6 hearts? I can't recall.
Something like that.
And half magic. It was really well done. It was very entertaining for sure.
Glad you enjoyed the show.
Well, hey, I think we all did for basically, what we could see of it.
I mean, you got to see where pretty much almost everything was, at least.
Only about half of it.
Yes, there was quite a bit of stop-go stuff happening for some reason. Whenever you seem to open up a chest,
I dropped 13% of my frames. Nice.
It was like a roulette on whether or not we would see it.
Yeah,
look at that. Interesting.
So we're like, okay, I don't see Silver's marked on his thing yet. It looks like that wasn't the chest.
Oh, it's a good thing I'm pretty good about keeping my things up to date.
Yeah, I know. I try to actually do it just okay, I'm on the way to this to remember myself. It's yeah, I'm basically headed this way. You can tell I'm basically headed that way. Put 2 and 2 together, I'm just going to mark it off on the tracker, and you can see that I'm basically going there anyway.
Yeah, interesting. I'm surprised I dropped so many frames, though.
Yes, it happens.
At least the stream didn't die completely.
Yeah,
that happens every once or twice a year, but
besides Vitreous, what do you have to think is the worst part of the seed?
Can I say Vitreous anyway? Because I really didn't. I didn't think I had any issues with anything other than Vitreous. I mean, I died once to Moth, but I mean, that'll happen when you don't have any hearts when you go into them for the first time.
Yeah,
that is true. It's the Moth. He's always gonna be the Moth.
I felt like my routing was good too. It's just, when you don't have a Master Sword and Bomb was just out of the way and kind of forget about it.
Your routing was actually pretty decent, Because remember where a lot of the locations were early on. Remember to check a lot of the out-of-the-way locations. And trust me, dropping is basically one of the only things that actually I am decent at in this game. Well, and a few other things, but it's more the fact of just I can remember where a lot of the stuff is mentally.
But
I keep a text document handy just to mark down things.
Yeah, and that's handy as well. I know there's a tracker that you can type in where specific places are if you need to, but
what's useless.
Yeah, and what's useless, but having a notebook, I think, is for entrance randomizer. I would never be able to remember where Ganon was. I don't know. I was surprised. I had to ask during.
Oh my god, chat! That is priceless.
I don't have the chat open. I wish I did.
Okay, so they made a joke about you dropping frames. The whole fact of you were just trying to save frames, and that someone responded with, "Nah, he's also got to kill the animals too."
Oh yeah, you're right. What was I thinking? I should have gone to kill Armos Knights. That's what I should have done.
But yeah, unfortunately, as you saw, Nick had some incredible technical difficulties. So unfortunately, the stream froze, I believe, once on Death Mountain while trying to. What was it? It was something about the cabbage crushed him, and then on the red screen where he's like collapsing, it just froze. And then another time he was running through Kakariko with the blacksmith or Village of Outcast, and it froze. So, and then when he loaded up the game, there was just no save file. Even though he had saved and quit multiple times. So...
Yeah, it just saved and quit like less than 5 minutes ago on that one.
Yep. So... Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I didn't drop so many frames. That was weird that I dropped so many frames. Oh well. I guess I'll worry about it later.
Yeah, it was funny because it was like, again, we had no idea.
Yeah, we kept taking guesses and making chat try to make a few guesses as well as to what you just picked up. Oh, hey, you helped out chat by making it a huge guessing game.
Not bad.
Chat randomizer.
It was really good. I definitely enjoyed watching. So, thank you very much for a great race.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Oh, not a problem.
I'm hoping in the future rounds I don't have to look through 100 million locations to find a single item.
What? Yeah. You were only a handful of things away from actual true 100%, visiting all locations.
That bow is probably one of the worst troll items.
Yeah. I did like Turtle Rock early. I did so many things.
Well, Turtle Rock, you know how the latest versions have been? If you're by Turtle Rock, just go to Turtle Rock. You'll find something good there.
That's what I did, and I got the flippers.
Trinix had flippers, which got you access to the mirror.
Which gave you the flute.
Yep. Gave me not
very much. Fluteless.
It led to me to being able to climb Death Mountain a little bit quicker. Because that cave, the entrance cave was awful.
Oh, there's worse spots on that one. There are. Though, at the beginning, it took
forever to find a lamp.
Yeah, and it also took you guys a while to remember that you had access to Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, I kind of forgot, too, until I went to Kakariko Village. I was like, oh yeah, Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, though it was funny as you were both in the cave at the same time.
The old high five.
Yep.
I'm sad that Hyrule Castle didn't have anything fun in the dark hallway. Instead, it had cash money.
Well, hey, it's money. I think we'll all take money. Except if it's Link, because he finds so much money just by chopping down grass.
I went through the darkness. I went through the darkness for $300.
Well, you didn't even find the light.
I didn't even find the light, exactly.
Now, if the shovel had been in there, I would have made a Shovel Knight joke there.
Would have been a pretty good joke.
But no, it was a very good seed. A bit trolly, but I've seen worse.
Oh, I've certainly seen worse too, but gosh dang it. Why does it have to be the last place I always check?
That's how it is for most things. That's how it is for most. But it is always useful, though, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, again, very, very, very well done. Congratulations. Now, I know you guys were talking about doing a rematch. So I guess we'll get to look forward to that.
I don't know. He said if I win, then like we talked back and forth about it in the channel a bit, and he said if I win, then I win, whatever.
Okay, awesome. Well, congratulations then, for sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats.
And so we'll be seeing you continue on with your races. I'll look forward to the next match that you're in.
Same.
So we're gonna wrap up our.
I think what's his face? Yeah, Nicholacci. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Nicholacci said he wants to go on an interview too. So.
Oh,
Okay.
sure.
All right. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off though. Thank you very much.
Quite welcome.
Absolutely. See you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, so let's get. It doesn't look like he's in the Discord yet, so.
You want to check if he wants to come in so we can pull him in? Oh god, Fire Emblem. I believe that's 7? It's either 7 or 8.
All right, get ready. Here comes Nick.
Yep.
Hello, hello.
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 Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you. Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Good.
Well, that was interesting, wasn't it?
Yes,
it definitely was.
I guess that's what happens. You bring a bad car to a race and you can't expect to win. But that's okay. I mean, it seemed like it was a pretty fun seed. Going back into it, there's definitely a lot of interesting sort of back and forths, but
It was fun. It was amusing. It got to see a lot of interesting strats too.
yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting. So do you want to hear, I guess, what he was looking for so long?
I'm gonna guess it was probably like something I found early on that might have helped if I didn't crash, like mirror
nope.
flippers. No, what was he
Yeah.
looking for?
He was looking for the bow.
Oh yeah, well, I still haven't found that, so who knows?
It's
a
the
good
bow.
spot.
It was in a rough spot.
I'll watch the VOD back and I'll laugh along at what's going on.
We had some. I'm gonna warn you in advance. We had some minor technical difficulties throughout the entire.
Well, yeah, that seemed to be what was going to be happening. Just it spreads all around. What can you do?
So yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm really sorry about the.
Again.
the situation
No,
with
don't
the-
stress. Whatever. I'm need to figure it out. I'm in the losers bracket now, so I've still got my
You've
way
still got a
to work
shot.
my way through. I just need to make
You've
sure
got a
that my emulator doesn't crash. Exactly.
You've got a shot, man. You've always got a shot.
That's
I'll
That's
quote one of my favorite sayings, from poker. You got a chip, you got a chair, you got a chance.
That's yeah. So I mean, it's just for fun for me, really. I'm not terribly competitive normally, so it doesn't particularly fuss me. But yeah, I mean, I just need to figure out why my emulator likes to crash, which I have an idea, but whatever. Anyway, thanks. I'll watch the VOD back. I'm sure it was interesting.
It
Thanks
definitely.
for putting up
Music.
with my drama.
Oh, it's okay. It's quite all right. It's quite all
Thanks
right.
if there's anyone else still watching. Chat, hello. Sorry for
Oh,
sort of ruining the race.
They we're impressed with your determination.
Yeah, well,
So,
what else can you do but keep trucking on?
but
Oh,
yeah,
hey,
you
all
did
about the
very well.
determination there.
Yeah, you did very well, and I look forward to watching the next race that you're in.
Yeah. I'll make sure that my emulator doesn't crash several times.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks, guys.
You're very welcome.
I'll bounce
Yeah.
out now. I guess we'll probably start shutting down.
Yes. All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap up with the race. Thank you guys so much for watching. Our next entrance shuffle tournament is going to be tomorrow at 3 p.m. EDT. So make sure that'll be on Speed Gaming too. So make sure you join us for that.
And we'll probably have a better restream on that one. Shout out to Weasel again.
We won't have.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry on that one.
All right.
Yes, you did. If I had known it was your first time, I wouldn't have said it.
Thank you to Dexana for volunteering to restream and did quite well. Thank you for what they were given. So thank you very much. You guys have yourselves a wonderful night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Have a good night. And remember, not only are the entrances randomized, everything in the world is randomized.